Yeah, there'll be game time. JJ's dealing just with a little bit of thigh soreness that crept up in the last game. BC had a really good workout the last 2 days, so hopeful. But we're going to give him one last test before to see how he feels coming off the court with his pregame workout. And then John, KT are still out.
What's the biggest difference you've seen just watching the Warriors? With Steph Curry so much runs around him as to without.
Yeah, I mean, it's different. Obviously, he's a huge, player in their system, personality in their system for sure. And, this same group, obviously, with a lot of different guys out, Curry out, Thompson out, Green out. They went down to Miami against one of the elite teams in the league and won. They're a confident group. They stick to their principles. You just plug different guys into different roles. Obviously, see what Poole's doing, kind of assuming that Curry role and early ball screens and off ball screens and this constant movement. And he's shooting it really well. And then, Wiggins has just been a steadying force for them, all-star player, all season long. And they just got really good complementary role players that play with a lot of confidence. They play aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. They're going to get up and be physical on you. So whether they're, main players are out or not, this team's a really confident group.
What does it mean to be able to all but lock up the number 2 seed tonight with a victory, and how big would that be going into the playoffs?
Our focus is on just winning tonight's game. Obviously, whatever comes of it, great. We're just focused on playing our best basketball. I've been really proud of the group over the last week or so, really embracing that. The attention to detail. I keep talking about our toughest opponent is going to be us every single night. We're going out there playing to our standards. So the playoffs, I'm really excited that we clinched that, a couple of days ago, but we still got more work to do to, play our best basketball and find our groove, over the next couple of weeks.
Speaking of your opinion, the defense has been really good over the last couple of weeks. How close to? I know you're never happy and satisfied, but how close is it to being where you want to be? Yeah,
I mean, I think we still have areas for improvement. I think our activity has been phenomenal. Our game plan discipline, for the most part, has been really good. And we foul too much. We put teams in the bonus. We're ticky-tack fouls where, we just got to trust our teammates' rotations. And why are we bailing them out? Transition defense has got to be an area that we've got to shore up a little bit. But for the most part, our on-ball defense, our rotational defense has been really good. Our pick-and-roll adjustments throughout the game, we've been able to throw out a couple of different coverages over the last week or so. And guys are executing that really well. It's just, the kind of fine print. We got to stop fouling. We got to make sure we're taking care of early possessions and end of possessions too.
Speaking of fouling, Jared did a good job of not fouling early in the year, but lately he got in that trend of getting in trouble. How do you correct that to get back to where he was trying to do?
Yeah, just keep doing what we did to, get him back to where he was, doing, really well early in the season. See attention to detail in the film and understanding, the spots that he can control a lot better. We say it all the time, but that's what led to him being really good about not fouling early in the season. So little slump, a little slippage here, but definitely, able to rectify that pretty quick.
How would you describe the process of down the stretch, figuring out when to play guys or, staying sharp because you want to play your best basketball? I'm sure you probably want some guys to get a little rest too.
Sure. I mean, it's definitely in the back of my mind, but I'm just focused on today, and then I'll wake up tomorrow knowing what, today brought us and figure out what we got to do the next day when it comes.
Since your first day and focused on the moment, do you look at the standings every day? I mean, it must be, how do you balance that? Obviously, you are focused on doing what you want to do, but do you process it? Do you just cast it aside?
Yeah, I mean, I honestly try to push it aside. I think I said it a couple of weeks ago. I had a similar question. I mean, I look at it probably once a week. I wait till the end of the week, and when we start a new week, kind of see where we're at. I mean, it's hard when other people are talking about it that you can't, put headphones on and noise cancel everything. So, but I have an idea of where we're at and, what's potentially on the horizon. But then I just push that aside immediately and say, if we start getting wrapped up into that, we're looking at the wrong things as opposed to what's the film showing us? What are we seeing in the game? Where's our communication got to get better? Our execution got to get better. That's what's driven us to this point. So why would we change now?
The sky, you all said at the very outset, the sky's the limit. You're not going to put a limit on what this team could achieve. There's no pinch you at all, pinch me of what this team has achieved.
I always wait till the end of the season. Hopefully it's deep and deep before we have a reflection point. Definitely every day when I wake up, I just know how blessed I am to work with a group that's super confident. They play hard. They give yourselves a chance to win every single day. And the fact that they're truly not satisfied, you see the swagger. And some people might say, oh, they're overconfident, but then they come in the next day and no one sees it, how dialed they are in film sessions, or when we do get practice opportunities, how we come out walking out going, wow, this was a great practice. Guys were dialed in. We weren't loose. We were trying to shore up everything that we've been talking about so that we can go out there and even get better the next day. So, I'll wait till that moment comes to really look back and see where we're at. But I know we've got a good thing going now. It's just my job to keep it going.
Have you ever had more fun with basketball team in the season day to day than you're having with this one?
No, I mean, this is probably the most fun team that I've ever had. I've been a part of great teams and great organizations, but this is a great organization with a lot of great people. That's where it starts. And the results obviously add a little, bonus to it. But we still got a lot more work to do. And the fact that everyone kind of embraces that mentality of let's, play confident basketball, play together basketball. Let's have fun doing it. Why wouldn't you want to come to work here in Memphis every single day?
The season progresses, over the course of the year, but does the way you coach the team have to progress? And I guess what does that look like as we go through the course of the season? Yeah, I mean, we, coming out of All-Star break, we, switched gears a little bit. Obviously we're doing the same stuff just at a heightened level, just diving a little bit more about the nuances of some certain things in our coverages or defensive, schemes against certain personnel. Offensively, execution is a big thing that we talk about. Some of our go-to plays or critical moments, situational execution. I think I said that coming out of the break, how we're going to have that mental and physical edge. There's the physical part, how you manage it, day to day, week to week, but the mental side of it, really understand we have a higher level of basketball to get to and prepare for. So we're sprinkling that in. We can't just completely change gears. So we just try to just add layers here and there each day, each practice that we get, shoot around, film, whatever. Luckily, our guys are responding when we've had to enact that stuff in the game. The guys have executed pretty well too.
Any other questions?
All right. Great. Thanks, everybody. Yep.